So you've decided you're coming to Oahu, flying into Honolulu, and staying here in Waikiki. In today's video, we are checking out every single oceanfront property here in Waikiki with a comprehensive walkthrough video. If you'd like more information, you can grab the free email guide of Hawaii hotels, where to stay, in the description box below. Let's get into it. And for our first hotel, we're here at the Prince Waikiki. This specific hotel is right across from the Moana Shopping Center and the Aloha Yacht Harbor. It's also a great location if you're planning on doing the Honolulu Marathon, which happens in December of every single year. In today's video, we're going to do a walkthrough of the hotel, walking through the lobby, the common areas to show you guys the pool, and a little bit more. Let's go. First impressions of the property. So Moana Boulevard was the street we were just walking down on. If you have used the rideshare system before, you can also have Uber or Lyft drop you off, but they'll drop you off from the front entrance, which is the harbor side. There's also these Biki bikes, which are the rideshare bicycles. With this, you can rent the bicycles for 30 minutes at a time. You can purchase that on their app. I believe it's about $4. You can also purchase a bank of minutes, so super accessible. Across from us over there is going to be the main yacht harbor. There's also Magic Island, which is on that side, and of course the Moana Shopping Center, which is the largest indoor-outdoor mall in the state. It's really nice being on the edge of Waikiki because it's a bit more quieter, as you can tell on this side. I don't have to shout to film this video. You have the gorgeous marina over here. Really nice to overlook this, but you also have really good views of watching sunset. At the time of this filming, it's about 12 o'clock, so no sunset views now. We're gonna walk past this valet area and head on inside to the lobby. So valet over here on the left. Oh, a nice air-conditioned lobby. 2 towers, Diamond Head Tower on the right, all these gorgeous Christmas decorations. At the time of this filming, it's about the second week of December, so they have these beautiful, beautiful Christmas decorations here. Wow. Oh, they even have these too. So cute. Oh, that's fake. Never mind. Over here we have Diamond Head Tower. It looks like there's a small sundry store over here. We'll head upstairs to see their business center. It looks like there's the 100 Sales restaurants, the meeting room. Oh, here, we'll check out this map. So we were just filming out here at Moana Boulevard, which is on this side, and then Moana Street is the area where the harbor is on. So the valet entrance is here. That's where we just walked into, and we're right underneath the the escalators. Upstairs you've got, let's take a look. 100 Sales restaurant, some of the ballrooms, the 5th floor, it looks like is where the pool is going to be. We'll check that out as well. And this is a really good place to stay at if you're looking to stay in Waikiki, but just on the outskirts. You're outside of the hustle and bustle of Waikiki. Good if you're staying here for a convention. Moana Boulevard, again, is that main street that we were just walking in on. And now we're on the 3rd floor. Looks like ballrooms. Let's look over here. There's an ATM, a small business center on the right-hand side. It looks like 2 main computers, so we can overlook the lobby area too. So super gorgeous Christmas decorations, really beautiful. And then they've got the Honolulu Coffee Company on the right-hand side if you want to grab coffee or lunch. Lots of good seating area, so if you are visiting, you're working remote, not a bad place to host a meeting or do any of your work. We'll head up to the next floor. Again, still able to see those gorgeous views of the harbor. And at the time of this filming, today is Sunday, December 11th, which is the same date as the Honolulu Marathon. I was actually expecting it to be a lot more crowded, but it is not, which is great. And then over here, they have their restaurant, which is 100 Sales. Take a quick look. Then, let's see here, Sunday buffet and brunch menu, salad bar, hot station, cold bar. Hi, can we just order drinks? Is that okay? Or do we have to do a full, is it a set menu brunch?
It's bar upstairs on the 5th floor is available.
Okay, we'll do that.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Shucks. Shucks. Okay, so it seems that we're going to a different floor. How do we get to the 5th floor? So one of the best things with these hotel walkthrough videos is that we are navigating a little bit of the hotel. So on your vacation, you don't have to, as we're looking for the 5th floor. Those elevators only go down. This is the ballroom and offices. This is not it. How do we get to the 5th floor? Yeah, I'm gonna go back and that's for sure. Hi, we got a little lost. How do we get to the 5th floor? We thought those elevators, but those only go down.
Are you 5th floor?
Okay.
Downstairs lobby.
Okay.
And then down that hallway at the end, there's an elevator.
Okay.
5th floor.
Okay.
Yeah.
Other elevator. Thank you. Bye. Okay, so we've navigated it. 5th floor, not these elevators that are on the left-hand side. Apparently these only go down. We're gonna head down the escalators up to the 5th floor. But overall, really gorgeous area, Sunday brunch. We did try to stop in to grab a quick bite, but it looks like it's just a set menu. So we're gonna go ahead and try the poolside bar, show you guys what that looks like. So the yacht harbor that's to my left-hand side is the Aloha Yacht Harbor. So if you do have some snorkeling tours, some of the snorkel boat tours and fishing tours will start from the Aloha Yacht Harbor. Others will start at the Koala Basin Harbor, which is about 4 or 5 miles from here, just past Ala Moana Center. Little area, desk space. More seating area. One of their restaurants. Oh, here we go. We found the elevators, guys. So we are here on the lobby level, and then this elevator will take you to the Prince Waikiki Club, the fitness center, and their pool deck. That'll be our next stop. All right. I've actually walked by this hotel quite a few times, especially when I was out sailing, but I haven't actually been in the hotel to walk around like this. I'm kind of excited to see this myself too. Their pool deck on the 5th floor, like I mentioned, really gorgeous, unobstructed views of sunset, of the harbor. It's an infinity pool, so that's gonna be super gorgeous. I have not seen their fitness center, but they did mention they do have a small bar, restaurant, eatery on the 5th floor, so we'll go check that out. That's our ride. That's our ride. Okay. I thought we need key access. We do not. 5th floor. Our last few videos that we filmed, we did film when it was a bit overcast and in the evening. So lighting wasn't quite as good, but for today, everything looks good. Right, so 5th floor, fitness center, pool. Oh, in the banquet room. Okay. So that's something else too. If you're staying on the 5th floor, you're on the same level that the pool is on. You can see a little bit out there. Super nice. A little bit windy today, but not as windy as it has been over the past few days. Club lounge entrance. Okay, let's take a look. That looks like to our right-hand side. Super, super windy. Gorgeous infinity pool. Let's take a bit of a closer look and then we'll circle back by the restaurant. Sorry, excuse us. So super gorgeous views. And then over to our far, far left-hand side is the Hilton Village Lagoon that's over there. Beautiful views, no other buildings in front of us. Infinity pool on our right-hand side. If you're here for the Honolulu Marathon, this is a really good property to stay at because the starting point for the Honolulu Marathon is at right out front of Ala Moana as well. There are some cabanas, pool loungers in this area, and then we'll head up to the restaurant or bar area up here on the front. We showed you guys a little bit of the lobby area, the outside of the Hawaii Prince, and a little bit of their pool, which is located here on the 5th floor. Right now we're on the 5th floor, and to my right-hand side is a small bar and restaurant, and their hours are 11 a.m. to 7. They've got some seating area, and as you can see, it overlooks the pool that's over here on the right-hand side. They have mostly cocktails. They do have some mocktails and some light snacks and light bites. I love that this place does have some specialty mocktails, so if you're not planning on having anything to drink, there's options besides soda and water. Some of their mocktail options include their lemonade, cucumber, ginger fizz, and their harbor hito, which is a rendition of the mojito, but without the kick. We're still on the 5th floor, so we're gonna walk over by this area to show you guys a little bit more of their patio seating. Lots of seating over here. It looks like there's a few cabanas. We're gonna loop all the way around, and then we'll head back downstairs to the lobby, and we'll also show you the other entrance of the Hawaii Prince Hotel, or excuse me, the Prince Waikiki Hotel. Right. So it looks like over here there is some massage for the runners. Again, today it's Sunday, December the 11th, so marathon day. Let's loop back around. We'll head over to the lobby from here. Really nice. I bet this is super nice at night too, because they have the lights that are up. So you could easily, if you're staying here, catch sunset, swim at their infinity pool, grab a cocktail or a mocktail, and then have some snacks or drinks in this area too. So it looks like this is their club lounge. So typically at some hotels you can, depending on what room that you get or room type you get, you can purchase, or it comes with a club access within the property. Sometimes these club access within the property will include like drinks or appetizers. So this is a property that often will have that depending on the room type, and in some hotels you can also just purchase into it as well. So we'll head downstairs back to the main lobby area, show you guys the front desk check-in area, and then we'll also again loop back around by the main entrance. Overall first impressions, super nice pool area. If again you're looking to stay in Waikiki and be on the outskirts of Waikiki, so you're still close to everything, but you're not in the hustle and bustle of Waikiki, the Prince Waikiki might be a good choice for you. We'll head out. To our left, this is one of their restaurants that is here on property. There's a sushi restaurant. I love that this specific hotel is right by the harbor. It's just a lot quieter over here, which is really nice compared to the center of Waikiki where you can hear a lot of traffic. Now, granted, we're right in front of Moana Boulevard, which does have some traffic, but from the pool, which faces the other side of the hotel, faces the harbor, there isn't really any traffic that you're going to hear other than a few cars coming in and out to park at the harbor. So we'll head over here. So over here to my left, it looks like is their front desk check-in area. See here. And then let's see here, coffee shop behind us. And then we'll head over to the other tower. So tower to my right is Diamond Head Tower. Tower to my left is Ala Moana Tower. And this is the coffee shop that we mentioned earlier today, open 6 a.m. to 4 p.m. Overall, that shows you a little bit of the walkthrough of the Prince Waikiki. So that main entrance to my right is again where you check in at the valet, right by the pool area. And then to our left is another entrance that overlooks Ala Moana Boulevard. So we're gonna exit from that main entrance over here. Oh, this is fun, it's like themed. Oh my goodness. This is super cute. Oh my gosh, look. He knows when you are lit. This is adorable. This will end our tour of the Prince Waikiki. So we showed you guys a little bit of the lobby, some of their pool areas, and we also showed you guys a few of their dining options here. 5th floor infinity pool is probably the most important one to note. Again, if you want to catch sunset or if you just want to have a nice relaxing pool day, it overlooks the entire harbor, which is gorgeous. If you liked hotel walkthroughs like this one, or you're staying at a Waikiki hotel and would like us to do a walkthrough, leave a comment down below, and I'll leave a link to our playlist for other hotel videos, and I'll see you guys in the next one. And now for our next hotel, we're here at the modern Honolulu. In today's video, we are here at the modern Honolulu. And for some points of reference, right in front of me over here is going to be Ala Moana Boulevard. And today we're going to show you a little bit of the common areas and also their pool and their restaurant. Let's have a look. call the study and it is very quiet. We're gonna go outside. Okay, that was way too quiet. Super nice air-conditioned lobby, but I almost didn't want to breathe in there. But the air conditioning was really, really nice. So we're gonna head up to their restaurant and their pool area where we can speak at a normal tone. If you are staying here and you want to get work done, the study is a great place because I'm pretty sure I could hear myself breathe. Okay, so just a little bit for this area, we have the Sunrise Pool Bar and the Beach Bar. Open lobby area. We have a restaurant, The Grove, right here. A little bit of their menu. Breakfast at 7:30, lunch and dinner until 9 p.m. Really nice open air concept. We have an ATM here, a water refill station. And then this area, the pool is for hotel guests. We'll go around this way over here. Actually, let's go this way. Super nice cabana areas. They have these day beds too. See a pool attendant. We'll loop around this side and then we'll head over to the pool area. And then over here, just a little bit of view of the harbor. We've got the harbor in front of us. We have Hilton Village over there and then the Hilton Village Lagoon in that back corner over there. And the hotel right next door to us is the Ilikai Hotel. We've also done a walkthrough of that hotel. We'll head over to their main bar and restaurant area right now. And that is a quick walkthrough of the modern Honolulu. We're gonna head on to our next hotel to show you more of what the main common areas within the Waikiki hotels that we check out, and make sure to check out our hotel walkthrough series to see more, somebody's popping bottles, to see more Waikiki hotels. On to the next one, guys. So we just finished having a drink over at the pool bar and we realized there's actually more to this hotel. There's a separate pool area for adults. So we're gonna head up to the second floor to show you guys what that looks like. This is actually really nice. Oh wow, this is super, super nice. Looks like there is typically going to be a bar over on this area, but unfortunately there is nobody at the bar. A little bit of beach sand and a more shallow pool area as well. So another added area to the pool, it looks like you have a few of these day beds that you can rent. And let's see this area connects over a little bit. Okay, so just to show you where we were earlier, we were over at that area by the Grove, which is where the restaurant and pool bar is. This is their main pool for all ages. This is their pool area just for adults. Again, Aloha Yacht Harbor is directly in front of us. And then behind us on the main street is Moana Boulevard. This over here, this hotel over on the far, far, far left is the Hilton Village and the Hilton Lagoon, and the hotel just to our left right here is the Ilikai Hotel. If you're curious about that hotel, we do have a walkthrough that we've done of the Ilikai Hotel, and now actually on to the next one, guys, for our next full walkthrough. For our next hotel, we are here at the Ilikai. The Ilikai Hotel has a few different restaurants, one of which is Pesca, located on the rooftop. It's in the location where the old Sorrento's restaurant used to be. In today's video, we're here at the Ilikai Hotel. The Ilikai Hotel is located here on Moana Boulevard, and we're on the edge of Waikiki, very close to the Moana Shopping Center. So in today's video, we're gonna take you guys on a walking tour of the hotel. If you do happen to have any pickups here at the hotel at the Ilikai, on the left-hand side over here are 3 flagpoles, and that's typically where your hotel pickup is gonna be, right on Moana Boulevard. So we'll head up this way, and at the time of this filming, it is Sunday, December the 11th. It is Marathon Day, so as you'll be seeing a lot of runners here and there. There's also quite a few Christmas decorations up. This area that we're at right now is the valet entrance, and this is where you would check in if you were staying here at the hotel. There's escalators on the right-hand side, stairs right here, Now the Ilikai Hotel has 3 different check-ins. They have one check-in for the front desk, one check-in for Airbnbs, and another check-in for their shell vacation owners, which is a timeshare. So gorgeous open air lobby area here. This hotel has 2 really good restaurants. There's Cinnamon's, which is great for brunch, and they also have Pesca, which used to be Sorrento's back in the day. So over here on the right-hand side, gorgeous lobby. All the beautiful Christmas decorations. Open air lobby. To my right was their front desk check-in that I mentioned earlier. And then on the right-hand side, we have Hertz, and we also have Dollar Rent-A-Car. What's really good about this property too is that it overlooks the harbor. So we'll walk by this main open area here and we'll show you guys what that looks like. Lots of foliage, super gorgeous. And at the time of this filming, it's about 1 p.m. We're not really in direct sun. Part of the building is shading us, and then we're gonna be in direct sun over here. As I mentioned, we're close to Ala Moana Shopping Center. The Ala Moana Shopping Center is the largest indoor-outdoor mall in the state. Gorgeous open atrium here, and then right in front of us is going to be the harbor. Lots of open seating area, and as I mentioned, there's 2 main restaurants. The restaurant on the left-hand side is going to be Cinnamon's, really good spot for brunch, and then their rooftop restaurant is going to be Pesca, which if you have been to Hawaii in the past, it used to be Sorrento, so same area. And then right over here, gorgeous, overlooking this area where the harbor is. Imagine watching sunset here, unobstructed views, no buildings in front of you, just right here on the edge. Just beside us is the modern Honolulu, which is another property that's also right along the harbor, and there's also just one building over from that, the Prince Waikiki Hotel. We'll walk over to their pool area. So to my left-hand side, we also have the Cinnamon's restaurant. And then, of course, to dine here at Cinnamon's, you don't have to be a hotel guest. They also have a location in Kailua. Super tasty, really good again for brunch. We'll walk along this side here. So as you can see, we're still in essentially just right outside of Waikiki. To my left over here is going to be the Hilton Village, Hilton Hawaiian Village, and their lagoon area over here. The building you see up ahead, that's part of the Hilton Village as well. If you do any snorkeling tours, some snorkeling tours will come out of this harbor, which is LOI Yacht Harbor. There's also a secondary harbor, which is Koala Basin Harbor. That's a bit farther, about 4 to 5 miles from Waikiki, but still close distance. I would say about a 15-minute drive. It's a scorcher today. All right, so we'll head over to the left, check out their pool area, show you guys what that looks like. So they have a couple different options. So we'll go to this main one first. See if we can squeeze in. No lifeguard on duty. So we'll head over this way. So good open area, smaller pool, about 6 feet deep. There's a lot of pool and cabana areas over here, some areas for shade. And then we'll head to the next one. There's another secondary pool. What's nice too, if you're traveling with kids and you did want to get into the ocean, but maybe not necessarily have them go out into deep water ocean, just again, one building over from us is the Hilton Hawaiian Village Lagoon, and they have that man-made lagoon that's not connected to the ocean, not very deep at all, and then again, not connected to open water ocean. So if you wanted your kids to go for a swim, but maybe not the strongest swimmers, that could be a good place to start. We'll head into this main marina area. Have the Waikiki Resort to my right-hand side. This is typically where they'll do any timeshare promotions. There's a few other shops that are in here. We have a surf shop here for rentals as well as lessons. We have Kauai Market, which is good for souvenirs, sundries. They serve a few different snacks that are over here as well. They also sell souvenirs as well as t-shirts, sunscreen, whatever else you might need. In this area we have Gift Paradise. Looks like this one is closed. And then we'll head down here by the Ilikai shop to show you what this looks like as well. So fitness center, Aloha Yacht Brokerage. We do have a small spa on my left-hand side. noticeably quieter on this side. And this is their fitness center. So small fitness center, but they have, it looks like, the essentials, the treadmills, a few machines over here. And then on my left, we also have a salon here within the property. All right, so we'll take a look at the next section and check out their second pool. So again, considerably quieter over here than in other sides of Waikiki, but lots and lots of shops and dining. Ooh, ice cream. They have a hula show as well. Friday night's hula show from 6 to 8 p.m. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner at Pesca. And then Sunday night live music at Sunset in the courtyard from 6 to 9 p.m. as well. Great. We're gonna head over to their other pool. The second floor open from 10 a.m. to 6 at the time of this filming. So as you can see, compared to the other one, hi. Oh no, we're checking out. So as you can see, compared to the other hotel, super, super gorgeous. Way calmer than the other pool. They also have loungers within the pool area itself. Still get the gorgeous views. On the left-hand side, they also have Hilton. So we'll head a little bit this way. The water is only 4 inches deep, so this is clearly not a swimming pool, more like a lounging pool. So from here, you can see the other pool. This is the second pool that we went to earlier. That was more of the swimming pool. On my left is the Hilton Village Lagoon that I was talking about earlier, where it's a man-made saltwater lagoon not connected to the ocean, and then harbor is on the right-hand side. A lot quieter over here. And that building just beside us is, again, the Hilton Hawaiian Village. So we'll head back this way and go to the main lobby area. So a lot quieter over here. And if you're looking for a little bit of relaxation, again, lots of pool loungers, and there's also loungers within the pool itself. They've got a area over there that has a little bit of shade if you want to relax. A few chairs and tables, and then we'll head back to the main lobby area on the bottom floor. So we've walked through the lobby, showed you guys the two different pool areas, the regular swimming pool and the bathers area pool. This is Pesca Waikiki Beach. So a little bit of their menu. They have breakfast, lunch, and dinner. If you're in Waikiki in the past, this was the spot where the old Sorrento's was, and now it is Pesca Waikiki. They do have a breakfast starting as early as 7 o'clock and dinner ending at about 10:30. So we'll go ahead and head inside and see if we can walk around to show what it looks like. So separate elevator for this one. I've actually been to this restaurant once before on a concierge event. Really gorgeous area. Overlooks the entire harbor, floor to ceiling windows. So it's been a little while since I've been here, so I'm kind of excited to see what it looks like now. All right, we're heading up to Pesca. So only 2 levels here, lobby or 30th floor. You can see their menu here on the right-hand side, and in a few minutes, hold on, 3, 1. So imagine this at nighttime. Gorgeous, gorgeous views. Again, unobstructed views all the way out. Harbor in front of us. Super beautiful area. We're gonna head up to their restaurant and see what that looks like. See if we're able to film a little bit and show you guys a sneak peek of what Pesca looks like. This could take a while. There's no show of progression. It's just literally lobby and then 30. So I don't know if we're there yet. Oh, I think we're up. And your ears pop. So we're now on the 30th floor. We're just gonna show you guys a sneak peek of it. So again, these are some of the views, again, overlooking the harbor. And then we'll take a little sneak peek of their dining area. Super, super gorgeous views. This is just a small portion of their dining area. So gorgeous, beautiful floor to ceiling glass windows. They have a small bar area, a little bit of a dining area. Really, really gorgeous. Huge wine selection over here on the left-hand side. Just to kind of show you a little bit of what we're looking at. You can see these beautiful views. And again, right now it's mid-afternoon when we're filming this, but imagine this, but at night. So if you're having dinner up here, beautiful, beautiful area. right, we're gonna go ahead and head back down to the lobby, but just to show you guys a little bit of a sneak peek of the restaurant. So again, this is just a small portion of the restaurant. The restaurant actually extends farther out, but it sounds like there are some guests that are over there dining. So we're just gonna show you guys this small bit over here. We don't wanna disturb those that are actually eating. Okay, and then we're back in the elevator. I absolutely love this view. Super, super pretty. And then from here, you can also see some of the other pools. Those two pools over there are part of the modern property. So Ilikai is often popular if you're staying here for multiple weeks at a time. Some of their units are suites with multiple bedrooms. So overall first impressions, really good property, good location. Wasn't the biggest fan of the first pool. It was very, very crowded. Now the second bather's pool, or the sunbather pool, where the water was very, very shallow. If you're looking to relax out in the sun, a good place to start. You're also really close to Waikiki Beach. You can literally just head one building over to where the Hilton Hawaiian Village is. That is the start of the beach. There are sundry stores, convenience stores that are here in Waikiki that are in the property as well as nearby, and you're also really close to the Moana shopping center. Again, a huge highlight for this property is if you are doing the Honolulu Marathon, which is typically mid-December every single year. Really good place to stay because it's right by the starting point of the Honolulu Marathon. So overall, first impressions are good. We're gonna head out of the property. I hope you guys like this walkthrough that we showed you guys a little bit of the property. We're again here at the Ilikai on Moana Boulevard. If you like walkthrough videos like this one, or if you're staying at a Waikiki hotel sometime in the future and you would like us to do a walkthrough of the hotel you're staying at, leave a comment down below with what hotel you're staying at and we will add it to our list. Until the next one, guys. We're here at the Hilton Hawaiian Village. This property is absolutely massive and there's lots of different towers, buildings, activities, tours, even a luau, plus the saltwater lagoon. We're starting our walk here at the Hilton Hawaiian Village. The intersection we're on is the intersection of Moana Boulevard and Kalia Road. Just across from us is the IHOP, and across the street over there was the old Wailana Coffee House, which is now completely shut down. Just to the right-hand side of us is the Ilikai Hotel, and then farther down Kalia Road is going to be the Outrigger Reef Waikiki Beach Resort. We're gonna go ahead and start our walk here and show you a little bit of what's around. Look, there's ducks. Look at the baby ducks. There's so many ducks. You'll see ducks throughout the entire Hilton property, and we've got some little baby ducklings. This is actually Bert. Bert was in one of our previous videos. If you've been watching this channel for a bit, you'll know that whenever we film at Hilton Village, there's a lot of ducks. So starting here at this main intersection, the property spans, again, 22 acres, lots of stuff that you can see. You could probably actually never leave the Hilton Village. It has everything here. Shops, dining, restaurant activities, snorkeling tours, luau's. Throughout the property, lots of lush greenery. We've got these man-made waterfalls over here on the right-hand side, super pretty. And then over here, we'll look at this sign. There's a lot of these throughout the entire property. And you can see kind of some other ones. So this one is going to be one of the ones for the Hilton Village, and they're also throughout Waikiki as well. So a little bit of history from the Waikiki Historic Trail. We're going to go ahead and continue in. We're going to start over here and show you a map of the property. This property, again, is huge. This walk could take us a little bit of a while. We've got a tracker and we will get our steps in today. This property also has 2 different Starbucks. So again, this is the main entrance over here coming in off of Kalia Road. Here is a map of our property, of the property. This is not my property. So we are located here. So we started our walk here. This is where we saw that main Hilton sign. Moana Boulevard is here. Kalia Road is here. And then when you come into the property, you can come in one of 2 ways. You can either come in through Rainbow Drive to get to the main lobby if you're staying over there at that main area, or you can come in from this direction where the valet is. You can also come in that way as well. So we're gonna start here. And this Starbucks is the one over here on the right-hand side. So we're just gonna kind of walk through this to show you guys some of the shops all on the ground floor. Walk over to the lagoon, pass by the Great Lawn, swing back around over here by the beach. This is the Hilton's Lagoon. It's a man-made lagoon. A few restaurants, Bali, Paradise Lounge, and so forth. Coming around this way, we'll pass by the lobby, which you'll see here in the video. It is very, very crowded no matter what time of day. It gets super, super busy, but it is pretty fast. Over here is the Atlantis Submarine check-in booth. These are some other restaurants such as Tropics. Loop backing around over here by the tower. Over here is Tapa Bar. They have really good live music as well. And then over here, some of these other towers, I believe it's this tower, the Grand Islander, that's a timeshare tower, and then we'll loop back around this way. So let us get started. So we'll go ahead and go this way. We're heading over to this main Kalia Tower. Kalia Tower is of course the one that's closest to Kalia Road, which is on my left-hand side. So we're over here by Starbucks. Let's go ahead and walk through. We'll cut through the Starbucks and then we'll cut through the inside to show you guys what some of the stores look like that's here at the Hilton property. So on the right-hand side is the Starbucks. They don't do mobile ordering, unfortunately. So if you're here in the morning, lots of long lines. So lots of art on the left. And then over here is the Mandara Spa, as well as more art up on the top over here. Really gorgeous property. And then throughout the property, you'll see these maps. Make sure to be cognizant of which direction the map is. The map out front has us on this side, but on this map, as you can see, we're actually on the left side. At first glance, I actually thought it was the opposite, but we are here where this red star is, and we're gonna go around this way. Okay, so over here we've got a couple of different stores. This whole area for Hilton Village has different variations. There's a clothing company, jewelry store here, and then we're just gonna cut across, going through this main area where all the different restaurants are. There's a teppanyaki restaurant on the right-hand side, and this arrow over here points to Kalia Tower, which is on our right-hand side. Kalia Tower was the tower we were just in, and where that first Starbucks was in. Kalia Tower, aptly named because it is the closest to Kalia Road. So over here, this restaurant, super tasty. They serve teppanyaki style. It's called Aoki. You can take a quick look at their menu, kind of take a little bit of a peek. So some of their specialty entrees, some junior entrees, so kid-friendly menu if you're traveling with the kiddos, different cocktails, whiskey, wine, a few non-alcoholic drinks as well, tequilas, sodas, and so forth. This area is really nice too because it's got a lot of outside seating. And then this area that we're entering right now is the one that'll have a lot of the different shops. So on my left-hand side, Honolulu Surf Company. So if you do forget anything and you're staying here at the Hilton Village, whether that's sunscreen, floaties, clothing, board shorts, you'll be able to purchase it here for sure. We have the Pearl Factory on the right, and we'll just kind of loop around this way. And then over here on the right-hand side is an ABC store. If you haven't been to an ABC store before, it's kind of a cross between like a 7-Eleven, a Walmart, a Target. It has everything from sundries, souvenirs, sunscreen, clothing, postcards, whatever you need. And this ABC store spans quite a bit. And then over here on the left-hand side, there's an Enterprise. And just to show you their hours, Enterprise is open 8 a.m. to 12 throughout the week. This ABC store along with others also has the macadamia nut and Kona coffee. So we'll do a loop of this store area and then we'll go up to this main tower to show you guys what that looks like. So on the right-hand side, another Japanese restaurant. You can take a look at their menu. Lunch, dinner. There's also the Waikiki Christmas store right in front of us here. Restrooms on the right-hand side, and then we'll circle back this way. Another store with some purses and handbags. Over here is a jewelry store, and then we'll loop back around this way. Another souvenir store, jewelry, hats, and so forth. This is the Rainbow Bazaar, so lots of those smaller shops. Honolulu Cookie Company, great for souvenirs. If you want to grab some snacks, they have these, and it shows photos of them here. They have smaller ones, the shortbread cookies, and then the larger gift sets too with the chocolate. And then to the left over here, we have the Stairmaster. Yep, we're not going that way. Another clothing store on the right-hand side. Looks like a tattoo shop on the left. Honolulu Surf Company on the right. And then we're going to loop back around to the restaurant we were just at by that Pearl Factory. So again, this entire property spans 22 acres, and we're going to take you on this real-time walk so you can see how far away things are, what it looks like, and get an idea for what it'd be like for you if you stay here, or even if you don't stay here, if you want to stop by here and get some shopping done. This property is huge, absolutely huge. We're back to that ABC store that we showed earlier in the video a few minutes ago, and then we're going to head up to one of the towers to show you what their Mid-Pacific Conference Center looks like. If you're attending their luau, the luau, Starlight Luau, is typically hosted at the Mid-Pacific Conference Center, or it's hosted at the Great Lawn. So we'll head over this way to show you guys what that looks like. So up here we've got the Mid-Pacific Conference Center, Coral Ballroom, some of the suites, and then a rooftop garden. So we'll head this way, show you guys what that looks like. Let's see here. Elevators to the Mid-Pacific. So we're here on the first floor. Then Starlight Luau was luau that I mentioned earlier, so we'll head up that way on the 6th floor, it looks like. And then just behind us, this is another map to kind of show you guys where we were. So the map is oriented a little bit different. So we came in from here, we walked by that first Starbucks, we cut through Kalia Tower, that's where we showed you guys the artwork that's over there, and now we're at the Mid-Pacific Conference Center here. This Rainbow Bazaar area was all the smaller shops and stores that we just walked through, and now we're gonna head up to the 6th floor to show you guys what this area looks like, kind of take a peek that way, to check out the Waikiki Starlight Luau, their rooftop, head back down, and then continue on with the rest of the property. Sixth floor. It's very, very humid here. It's hot. It's very, very hot. So we're definitely getting our steps in today. And we're only in the beginning. Again, this is a 22-acre oceanfront property. If you're interested in seeing other oceanfront hotels and oceanfront properties, we made a video where we walk along the entire Waikiki beach area so you can see what the beach in front of an oceanfront property looks like. Wow, this is huge. So over here would be where the Waikiki Starlight Luau would be. One of the two places it's hosted, whether it's here on top of the Mid-Pacific Conference Center or whether it is at the Great Lawn, which is on the ground level. We'll walk by the Great Lawn later. It varies where it can be. Sometimes if it rains, it's moved inside the ballrooms, and that doesn't really affect us now because right now it's summer. It typically doesn't rain that much, but if you were here during our rainy months, such as January or February, it would be more important. So this is where you would normally check in for the luau whenever it's hosted over here on their rooftop. So all this area, check in where these smaller little huts are. Let's head this way to where the sign says luau to see if that door is locked or not. If it isn't, we'll take a peek to show you guys what it looks like. If it is, we'll come back around. So these areas here are the different ballrooms for conferences, events. So this area you would typically walk down. If you haven't been to this luau before, this whole area would typically be packed full of people getting ready to check into the luau. They have different packages. I'll leave links in the description box below. Restroom over here on the left, and then luau right over here. Right now it's mid-morning, around 10:30, 11 o'clock or so, so that's why it's so empty and quiet in this area. Let's see if this is locked. Oh, it is not locked. So this would be where the luau would be set. So just to kind of show you these different tables, typically when you buy the more expensive packages like their Gold Circle and so forth, you'd be typically in this front section. Stage is here. So as you can see, it goes all the way around in like a semicircle. Those huts over there and then over here are typically where the buffet lines are. And typically the smaller buffet line over there is usually for the kids, like kid-friendly items like macaroni, chicken tenders, that kind of thing. I'll show you guys how far we are from the beach. So this luau, when it's hosted at the Mid-Pacific Conference Center or on the top of the Mid-Pacific Conference Center like this layout shows right here, it is not oceanfront, but you are quite close to the beach. So if you're staying on property, this is a super convenient area. So we're here. The Hilton Lagoon is over there, and this area right below us is the Great Lawn. So it varies where they'll host it. You can always double check. Sometimes they'll change the location, but again, Great Lawn is over there. We're here on top of the Mid-Pacific Conference Center on the 6th floor, and then this is their buffet line if you were here for the luau. So super nice over here. There's lots of lighting, 100% outdoors. Again, if you are here during our rainy season and the luau is either canceled completely or sometimes it's just moved indoors to the ballroom, That's something to keep in mind as well. But right now, as we're filming this, it is mid-July. It's summer. We are sweating, so we can show you. Whew, it's hot. Oh, this AC is nice. Wow, that was actually that was a blast of AC. So again, these are the different ballrooms that you can check out. We won't explore these ballrooms, but if you're here on a conference, for example, typically would be in this area, the Mid-Pacific Conference Center. And again, we're on the 6th floor. The bottom floors 1 through 5, is part of their parking structure. So when people say, oh, the luau is on top of the parking structure, that would be the venue site. So you don't actually see the cars, you're above the parking garage, 6th floor. And again, if you're staying here on property, it's really convenient, especially if you have little ones, you don't want to drive to any luau, you just want to stay on property. It makes it super easy and convenient. When it's hosted at the Great Lawn, I think that's probably one of the best options just because it's really close by, but sometimes it isn't hosted at the Great Lawn. Again, it depends on when you're booking the luau, what day they've got it scheduled, how many people. Those are all separate questions altogether, but it's very easy to access. We'll head this way. Let's see. So it looks like these are more conference rooms. Coral, Kalia Executive, Nautilus Suites. Okay, we'll just do a little pan of this and then we'll head on to show you the rest of the property. And this just shows you the executive area, so the different rooms that we had mentioned. And then over here is the Waikiki Starlit Luau, so that was the venue that we showed you earlier. So we just essentially walk down this path. And then all this area is what's up ahead. We're not going to head down that way. We'll go ahead and head on to the rest of the venue. And as I mentioned, we're on the 6th floor. Those lower floors are all for parking. And the Rainbow Bazaar was the area that we had first walked through with those different shops and restaurants. It's hot. It's a scorcher. Now, if you like walkthrough videos like this one, as I mentioned, we had a video that we created for the oceanfront hotels. So we're walking along Waikiki Beach to show you what the beachfront in front of those oceanfront properties look like. Some of them, such as the Hilton, has a very wide stretch of beach. Some of them are a bit more narrow. So we made a video starting at the Hilton Village, walking all the way towards Diamond Head, ending at the Moana Surfrider to show you what all the beach area looks like. There's different things you can rent while you're out there. They have beach chairs, umbrellas, different items, all for purchase. Of course, they aren't free of charge, but just to kind of show you what that beach area looks like. Okay, so now we're back where we were originally at the Rainbow Bazaar, so where all those smaller shops were. And then we're going to continue on walking towards the beach over by Lappers, which is the ice cream store that's here on property. And then this was the Christmas store that we mentioned earlier, and then the Happy Wahine store. So a few items you can see in there: souvenirs, bags, clothing, and then the jewelry store that we mentioned earlier in the video. There's also crazy shirts on my left-hand side. This is the escalator that will get you to the ballrooms where we just were. And then we've got the Harley Davidson store to my left. Can we cut through or no? Oh, other way, sorry. Oops. Reverse. We'll go this way then. Can we go this way? Maybe we can try. Let's go this way. What's this? Oh, yeah, we can. A nice little lunch spot they have here. And then another restaurant. We'll show you guys the menu. Breakfast favorites, omelets, pancakes, burgers, sandwiches, melts, and they also have a kids menu as well. Over here on the right, we also have round table pizza. So I'll show you guys that menu. So they have starters, salads, lunch specials, sandwiches, specialty pizzas. Getting kind of hungry looking at all this food. And over here we've got some more clothing stores, another jewelry store, and another clothing store over here too. So again, if you forgot to pack some items in your suitcase, I wouldn't worry about it. You can literally purchase almost anything here. They've got cover-ups, bikinis, clothing, food, snacks, jewelry, chocolate, coffee. And then this area over here is the main lobby on my left-hand side. So what we'll do is we'll walk past this ice cream store. We'll loop back around to show you guys what that main lobby looks like too. So on my right-hand side is Lappert's, the ice cream store, which if you've watched a couple of our other videos, you'll know that we've been here a lot. Wow, the line's actually really short today. Normally the line goes all the way down this way. And then on the right over here is the Round Table Pizza that we had walked by earlier. So this is the ice cream store. And then over here was the Round Table Pizza. And then this area right over here is that parking garage we were just at. And we had a clip earlier where we were standing just over there overlooking the Great Lawn. So this area to my right in front of me, on my left, is the Great Lawn area. So we'll head over this way. I'll show you guys what that looks like. And then we'll head over to the main lobby area. So Great Lawn over here, and then there's some small signage over there that says that the luau has now been relocated to the Mid-Pacific Conference Center rooftop where we just were. But another option for a venue, again, depending on when the luau is booked and what days you're going, you can always check at the time of booking. And that also earlier in the video we had mentioned there's two different entrance points. So the area that we had mentioned before, this area is the straightaway that we had mentioned, which loops back around to the main entrance, or you can come in from that direction as well that we had walked through. So either way, this is the main hotel check-in area. Or if you're having a taxi, this is where you'd be dropped off to. And then to my right-hand side over here is Rainbow Tower. You've probably seen that in some of our other videos, Rainbow Tower on the opposite side by the Hilton Lagoon. So over to the right is Bali. We're gonna head over here to show you the check-in and then we'll loop back around this way. So right here is where you would normally check in. So valet parking, taxi, hotel check-in would be here. And again, at the time of this filming, it's maybe around 11 or 12. Check-in is normally around 3, but just to kind of show you what the lobby looks like. So check-in over there. And then over here are some of the pools. So we'll head up to the very front. And then just to kind of give you a little bit of, to kind of get your bearings, over there is the Tropics restaurant. Ocean in front of us, that pier over there is the one you've seen in other videos that has the Port Hilton cruises where you can get snorkeling tours, sunset tours, afternoon sails. That's also where the boat for Atlantis submarine picks up to take you to the submarine. And then directly in front over there by the beach is where you'll see the beach chairs and umbrellas that you can rent as well. So we'll loop this way. We'll show you a little bit more of the property. We come in from that front entrance. Lappert's is on the right. We'll head down this set of stairs, and then we'll show you a little bit more of the property. So on the left-hand side over here is that pool that I mentioned earlier. There's a few different pools throughout the entire property. So no matter where you stay or where you're staying in the property, lots of places to swim. And the tower to my right-hand side is Rainbow Tower. And the restaurant over here is Bali Oceanfront. We'll take a peek inside of the restaurant to show you guys what that looks like. And then there's also the surf shop on my right-hand side, Volcom, which is right over here. If you are staying here at the pool, lots of different lounge area on the right, and then we'll head up here to Bali Oceanfront. And we'll show you guys a little bit of the menu as well. For here we have their breakfast menu, 7 to 11:30, fresh fruit. They have specialties, avo toast. And then we'll go over here for a quick second and then show you guys what their dinner menu also looks like. So dinner menu, ooh, they have a really nice steak, it looks like, scallops, clams, lots of different sides. And then we'll take a little bit up here to kind of get a bit of a glance. So lots of open area here. And then just to show you how close you are, so we're here and then ocean is directly over there. So super nice, gorgeous, open air, really pretty. We'll go ahead and head down and show you guys some more of the property. And if you've been watching any of our videos, you'll know that I really like food. So as you can see, that's why we're focusing on the menus. There's lots of things to eat. You can try local food, you can do American style food, lots of kid-friendly menus. So if the kids are picky eaters, there's lots of things that they can eat here as well. Okay, we'll loop along this way. So coming up ahead on the right hand side, way over there, just out of frame, is going to be the Hilton Lagoon that we typically will film by. Then over here is a small surf shop on the left hand side where you can have the rentals like the beach chairs and the umbrellas. We'll walk by that and show you guys what you're able to rent, and you can also get surf lessons here too. And then just over here, so they have the beach chairs for $24, umbrellas, lagoon rentals such as the rafts, tubes, kayaks that you can go on the Hilton Lagoon, different catamaran trips as well. As you can see, it's quite busy right now. Again, mid-June, around 11 o'clock. On the left-hand side is How Tree Bar. We'll stop by there later to show you guys what that looks like. It's right by the pool. And then the restaurant on my right-hand side where the orange umbrellas are is Tropics. The one with the green umbrella over there is Atlantis Submarines Kiosk. So typically if you book the submarine, you would check in at that kiosk and then you would walk across to the pier, which is on our right-hand side. From there, you'd board a small boat, which will take you out to where the submarine drop zone is. We've also done videos for that, for all those activities that I mentioned, and I'll leave links in the description box below if you want to check out activity reviews for the submarine or even the Hilton cruises, whether it's our snorkeling, fireworks sale, sunset sale. We have lots of videos for you guys to check out. Okay, so this is kind of the end of that property. Just to the right hand side is the Hale Koa Hotel. Again, this is Tropics, so we'll cut across this way. Excuse us. And then over here on my left-hand side are the self-service lockers that I mentioned earlier in the video. They have these throughout the property as well, where you can purchase the rentals, leave your phone in there. They also have chargers that are in there too, either cash or card. On the right-hand side is Tropics. And then there's also the Wiki Market. This is more like a grab-and-go kind of place. So if you're heading to the beach, you want to grab some snacks, you could head in there to grab some food and then take it out with you to the beach. And then I'll show you guys up here where the map is so we can see kind of where we are. So we are located just here. So we had originally started the corner of Moana Boulevard and Kalia Road. We had started here right by that Starbucks. We took you guys, or taken you guys through here, the Rainbow Bazaar. We went to the 6th floor of the Mid-Pacific Conference Center where that luau was. We passed by all this yummy food. And then we headed down this way, showed you guys the Great Lawn area, looped around this way. Over by the Hilton Lagoon, we showed you guys Bali steak and seafood, that oceanfront restaurant. We just passed over there where the Dairy Queen is, cut across the pool, and now we're over here. So again, just kind of going this direction. So as you can see on the right hand side, a lot of other shops that are here too. There's a Rip Curl, lots of places to buy swimwear if you wanted more or if you forgot things. Plenty of places here. Again, this property is open for non-hotel guests as well, so you can definitely come here to go shopping. But if you were here, staying here, there's almost everything you need. Over to my right hand side is Ali'i Tower, and then we'll loop along this side over here to show you guys some more of the stores. We have Ilikai over here if you need footwear, super comfy footwear. And then over here, a few other shops. So some more clothing shops. Another Starbucks that's over here. We'll kind of loop along this way. So another Starbucks on that side. Some more places to buy souvenirs behind us. Clothing on the left, clothing on the right. Lots of places to shop within the village. Over here we have a quilt store and also more souvenirs. We'll loop back over here to show you guys the chapel as well. As you're walking throughout the Hilton Village, you'll see a lot of the signage. So if you're curious and you want to learn a little bit more, they have signage throughout the entire property explaining the different sculptures, the history behind it. All this area is paved. Our right-hand side over here is the chapel. There is a wedding in progress, so we're not going to walk in that direction, but just to kind of show you what this area looks like. And then on the left-hand side over here is all the seating. And of course the chapel on the right-hand side. So 2 floors, one right above us. And then staircase going up here, man-made waterfall of course on the right, little covered area on the right-hand side over here. And then on my left-hand side, a few other shops. We're gonna head this way and show you guys the Tapa Tower or Tapa Bar area. On the left, a few luxury stores. We have Louis Vuitton, and then we also have another little shop over there for more clothing. If you watched our previous video, you'll notice we do a lot of filming here at the Hilton Village. That's the Aloha sign that was in a previous video. And then we're gonna cut through here to show you guys what the Tapa Bar looks like. On my left-hand side is that Rainbow Bazaar area that we were in earlier where all those shops are. And a bit farther down is gonna be that restaurant, that teppanyaki restaurant that I mentioned earlier. And then we'll cut through here. It is, again, morning at the time of this filming, but in the afternoon, late evening, they have live music here too. So you have the Pick a Pearl on the right-hand side. And then Tapa Bar over here on the right hand side as well. It's all open air. And just to kind of show you guys the menu. So we have salads, burgers, fries, pizza. And then in terms of drinks, they've got lots of cocktails, spirits, wines, beers, different options. Most of the restaurants here, like most Hawaii restaurants, are going to be open air restaurants. There's another pool on the right hand side, a gallery on our left hand side, and we're going to head to the Grand Islander lobby and bus terminal. Lots and lots of shops here. On the left hand side, another clothing shop. And then over here on the right hand side, you can see different signage for history. Different options here. Lots of signage to read. And then on the left-hand side, again, is that Rainbow Bazaar we were just at and that teppanyaki restaurant that we went to. So we kind of just made a semicircle around. On the left-hand side here, another surf shop, a good spot to grab some cover-ups, swimsuits, clothing. A Martin and MacArthur on our left-hand side, really nice for gifts. On the right-hand side, another shop. And then another ABC store as well. And again, ABC stores, if you haven't been to one or aren't familiar, it's again a cross between like a 7-Eleven, a Target, a Walmart. Has everything. We can kind of take a glance. There's like alcohol, there's sunscreen, clothing, snacks, beverages, souvenirs, t-shirts. And then a few other shops here. On the right, a sunglass store. And on the left, another clothing store. On the left, another shoe store as well. So we've walked a little bit around, and then this area over here is for a lot of the different tour and shuttle pickups. Now there's different pickup locations within Waikiki, different pickup locations within the Hilton Village. So it's always good to double check which specific area you're being picked up at, whether it's the Hilton Lagoon area by that main check-in desk, whether it's here at the bus depot. There's again different areas within the Hilton Village, so you always want to double check which pickup location you're set for. So straight in front of us is the tour and shuttle bus area. We'll walk inside to show you guys kind of a little bit of what that looks like. It is fully enclosed, air conditioned. This is where a lot of the motor coaches will pick up. So again, we're at the Hilton Hawaiian Village bus terminal. So small area here, and this connects over to the Grand Islander, and then over here, so over here where a lot of the shuttles will pick up, be in this area. Okay. And there's a map over here that we'll show you guys. So just to kind of show you where we are, we're over here by the Grand Islander, and it's showing you how far we are to the main lobby. So if you came in from this direction, you were dropped off, whether it's by shuttle, tour bus, or so forth, and you want to get to the front desk to check in, we'll just go this way. You can go this way. Again, throughout the entire area, this property is huge. There's property maps, again, throughout the entire area, so you can easily find where you're going. And then above us, there's signage showing you, for example, where the main lobby is, what tower you're heading to, parking, the Rainbow Bazaar. Overall, there is a lot you can see and do here at this property. I hope this walkthrough helped you guys show you a little bit of what the property looks like. Again, we tried to film all of this in real time so you can see. Again, we've been walking for probably close to half an hour and we still haven't covered everything in the property. We've hit a lot of it. We're just going to take a look at this property map to kind of show you where we're at. So again, we made kind of a semicircle. This was the first Starbucks that we headed to. So again, that intersection where we were at the Moana Boulevard and Kalia Road intersection right by that Starbucks. The intro of this video was filmed right over here by this, by the sign for Hilton Village. We cut across, we showed you guys where that Starbucks is. All this area was the Rainbow Bazaar where we had those restaurants, the smaller shops. We headed up to the Mid-Pacific Conference Center. We headed up to the 6th floor. That's where the Hilton's Luau was held. When we were overlooking that area where we filmed that section, we were right here overlooking the Great Lawn. We looped by the Lagoon Tower, showed you guys the Great Lawn, headed this way. This is that main lobby area where you could check in. Ice cream store was here. And then Bali Steak and Seafood that we had showed you guys was over here. Looped back around, showed you guys where the Hilton Pier was located, as well as where you would check in for the submarine. Headed this way to show you guys Tropics. That was the restaurant that we saw with the orange umbrellas. And the grab and go market here. Looped back around, and we walked down this main area here, so we are located just here at the edge. The street directly in front of us is Kalia Road. And then if we were to go straight and take an immediate left and walk maybe about 100 feet or so, we'd be back to where we started. So the route we did just like this, counterclockwise. The last part that we're going to show you guys, we're going to head over to one of the towers to show you guys what the pool looks like. Although we are oceanfront, pool is of course super important, especially if you're traveling with kiddos and you want to see what that looks like. Hilton Village, I would say, is probably one of the most family-friendly resorts because they have so many swimming pools. Even walking through, we've seen tons of families here as well. Again, Hilton Village, not to be confused with the Hilton Waikiki, which is located on Kuhio Avenue, and that one is not oceanfront. Typically, at least from what I've seen, the Hilton Waikiki, the other property, it's very popular with business travelers, and the Hilton Village is the one that's more popular for families, groups. Different towers have different types of rooms. Some of them are regular rooms, some of them are suites. I have a friend who actually has a timeshare here too, so those are the multi-bedroom suites that you can also get to. And we're back to that area where we showed you guys the little bits of signage showing the history of the Hilton Village. Lots of signage, so front desk registration, so we'll head this way. And on the left-hand side is the Tapa Bar that we were talking about earlier, where they have the live music in the evenings, closer to around 4 or 5 in the afternoon. So lots of signage here, and then we'll loop back around over here to where one of the other pools is located. If you like walkthrough videos like this one, we have a whole series, a hotel walkthrough series, where we walk through different hotel lobbies, showing you guys what it looks like. We'll be doing room tours coming up soon. For now, we do have a lot of walkthrough videos showing you guys what it looks like. So again, this one is the Tapa Tower area, showing you guys what the smaller pool looks like. Lots of pools throughout the entire property. And the area, that building right over there in front of us, that's the chapel we had walked by earlier in the video, and then the bar that we had walked by earlier too. Next, we're here at the Hale Koa Hotel. The Hale Koa Hotel is right in between the Hilton Hawaiian Village and the Outrigger Reef Waikiki Beach Resort, and has the widest stretch of beach right in front of Hale Koa and the Hilton Hawaiian Village. In today's video, we are here at the Hale Koa Hotel. The Hale Koa Hotel is located here in Waikiki, and it is part of our hotel series where we show you different walkthroughs throughout the different properties here in Waikiki. In today's video, we're checking out the Hale Koa Hotel here in Waikiki. We're going to walk through their main common area. We're not going to look at any of the rooms. We're just doing the main common area by the pool and also their restaurants and bars to give you guys a little bit of feedback to show you what it looks like if you were to stay here. All right, let's go ahead and start our tour. We'll go ahead and cross over here. Now, other hotel properties that we're near, so Hale Koa Hotel to the right of the Hale Koa Hotel, we have 2 different properties. Hale Koa on the right, we have the Hilton Village, and then on the left, farther down, is going to be the Outrigger Reef Hotel. So heading up this way. And at the time of this filming, it's the 1st, 2nd week of December, so you'll see a lot of Christmas decorations here too. Now, if you were to drive up to the location to check in, you'd of course pull in a different entrance, and then you'd head over to their check-in desk and the bell desk that's over there too. So we are walking in for this entrance to show you guys the walkthrough. These are the most awkward stairs because they're, if you want to pan down, they're like really far apart. So we have to walk these giant, these really, really awkward giant steps. This is their main entrance. So this is that entrance that I was mentioning earlier where people would typically pull in if they were parking their car here to stay here overnight. Now this specific property also has its own luau. And then this area right in front of us is the main lobby or the foyer. So gorgeous open air lobby, lots of Christmas decorations, and then on the far right hand side is their check-in area. So again, bell desk on the far right-hand side, reception and check-in on the right-hand side. So beautiful, beautiful Christmas decorations. Super gorgeous. Right. We'll head down to their lower lobby area. So on my left, they also have a small coffee shop, fitness center on the left-hand side as well. And then in this lower lobby area, they have a restaurant on my left-hand side. Gorgeous open area with seating. Really nice banyan tree on the right, and then small sundry store over there as well. Now for their courtyard grill, these are some of their hours. So for lunch, they also have a walk-up bar area, happy hour, and then dinner service as well. All right, we'll go ahead and head over this way. We'll show you guys a little bit of their pool area. And they also, as I mentioned earlier in the video, they host their own luau as well. Really nice courtyard, lots of green plants that are over here, lots of shade. Really, really quiet, which is nice. And again, still in Waikiki, but not quite in that hustle and bustle of Waikiki, so you don't really hear a lot of traffic or anything like that. And it is also oceanfront. So over here on this right-hand side is the adult-only pool. This is open from 9 to 5 daily, so smaller pool area over here. Some nice cabana areas and some lounge seating as well. We'll head on to the other area for their other pool section. And then with all this super nice and shaded, really quiet on this side as well. So today, the day that we're filming this, it is Sunday, December the 11th. So if you see a lot of people walking by in runner's wear with medals, it was the day of the Honolulu Marathon. Now, if you are flying into Hawaii on this specific day, Honolulu Marathon, keep in mind that traffic is horrendous. The road closures start as early as 2 a.m. for the 5 o'clock start time. Same thing as if you are departing to catch a flight on this day. Make sure to check the calendar to see what date the Honolulu Marathon falls on, because you definitely don't want to be traveling either to or from Hawaii on that day just because of the traffic. So there's also signage in each of the different areas. So here's an example of a sign on the left. So luau garden, beach, main pool, pool bar. Let's see. We'll take a loop this way and then we'll come back around over here. It's really nice just kind of walking around the property because you kind of forget a little bit that you're in Waikiki. Way quiet over here. Lots of green plants. The main road is farther down, but with all the foliage, you don't really notice or see that it's even here. So it looks like part of this area is blocked off for us. Okay, we'll head back around and we'll go back the way we came and then check out a different area of the hotel. If this is your first time watching our hotel walkthrough video, this is the first of many in our hotel series. We started with these Waikiki Now videos where I walk throughout Waikiki and narrated, showing you guys different parts of Waikiki, shopping, dining, things to do, kind of pointing them out. And it seems that you guys liked seeing videos like that. You wanted to see what the area actually looks like. So we started this hotel series to show you what the different hotels look like. And again, we're not doing any room tours. We're only showing the lobby area, the common areas, and different parts of the hotel that you could access, including any restaurants or bars, as well as how close you are to the actual beach itself. It's kind of nice. You can hear like birds chirp every so often, super quiet. Oh, there goes another one. I hope this mic picks it up. And then over here we have a small place to eat, and then the beachfront bar, which is on the far side as well. So this is their ticket office for the Hale Koa luau, and then over here on my left is the luau garden. And just here on the left-hand side. So if you were to do the luau, again, right here within the Waikiki area and here on property too. All right, we'll go ahead and head over to the Barefoot Bar and their other pool. Really nice waterfalls that are over here. Lots of plants. And this area is also completely shaded. There's some lounge chairs on the left-hand side. And then the main pool area on the left as well. So for this main pool area, it shows their hours as 9 to 5. And then on the weekend, Friday, Saturday, from 8 o'clock till 8 to 8. So super nice area. There's like a small water slide over there, pool area, and then right by the water as well. And then we'll head over to this main side over here to the restaurant and bar. So over here is their pool snack bar on the right-hand side, and they also have a small beachfront bar as well. So we'll walk by that. So here for the pool bar on the right, looks like it's closed right now, but they would normally sell salads, sandwiches, desserts, beer, seltzers, or wine, and then soft drinks. And then they have a lower price if you're a military member as well. And then as you can see, if you're curious of how close you are to the water, you're literally right on the beach itself. Waikiki Beach is right in front of us. And that lagoon that I mentioned earlier in the video, the Hilton Lagoon, is farther over in that section. So this is the Barefoot Bar. And again, you don't have to be part of the military or a military service member to have a drink here, but they do provide discounts if you are a military service member here at the Hale Koa. So this is their Barefoot Bar. And they're open daily from 11 o'clock until 10 with open seating, table and walk-up service. And as you can see, right in front of the water, super nice, gorgeous views, and open seating. So you have a huge little pavilion area if you want to have a couple cocktails over here as well. Guys, so that shows a little bit of our walkthrough of the Hale Koa Hotel. Again, to get your bearings, we're right beside the Hilton Hawaiian Village Hotel, and then farther down is the Outrigger Reef Waikiki Beach Resort. I hope this helped you guys decide if this is a place that you want to stay in terms of location and amenities. And if you are staying in Waikiki and want to see more hotel walkthroughs, I'll leave a link in the description box below for our hotel series to show you more walkthroughs of places that you can check out here in Waikiki. And of course, as always, comment down below if you'd like to see a specific hotel and we will add it to our list. Until the next one, guys. For our next hotel, we are here at the Outrigger Reef Waikiki Beach Resort, not to be confused with the Outrigger Waikiki Beach Resort, which is farther down and also the same hotel that Duke's Waikiki is in. This one is located on 2169 Kalia Road. This is also located oceanfront, but as you can see, it's a lot more of a narrower beach here. If you do want to go for a swim, the better place to go would be farther down on either side of the property. We're here at the Outrigger Reef Waikiki Beach Resort. This is not to be confused with the Outrigger Waikiki Beach Resort, which is on Kalakaua Avenue. These two sister properties are within Waikiki. Outrigger Reef Waikiki Beach Resort is located on 2169 Kalia Road, whereas Outrigger Waikiki Beach Resort is located on 2335 Kalakaua Avenue. So for this property, it's located oceanfront in between the Hale Koa Hotel and the Halekulani Hotel. There's a Starbucks just here and a valet area. So this hotel is well known from its A-frame, which is on the left-hand side. And then with this one, the Starbucks, I believe this one opens at 5 or 6 o'clock. So if you've been to the Outrigger Reef before COVID, it's gone through a massive renovation. So as you can see, everything is a lot more open, very light and airy. Pool is on the left-hand side over there. And then over here is the lobby area. Within the hotel, there are a few different shops. To the right is the Cove Collection, which has some clothing and other items. There's the Outrigger Activities and Experiences, which has a concierge desk if you need help with activities and tours. And then farther over here is the check-in lobby area. There's also a small lei stand here if you want to purchase leis for a special event. And then their lobby is also very open air. So this entire area was completely redone. Super, super pretty. If you haven't been here before, or if you were here in the past, all of this area used to be completely closed off. Now it's completely open air, really nice open concept. In the back of the property, there's a few different shops. On the right-hand side is Local Motion Hawaii, which is a good surf shop, lots of swimwear. And then on my left is Sunrise Arts Hawaii, which has paintings and other artwork. If we keep going on the left-hand side, within the store itself, within the hotel itself, is the ABC store. The ABC store here has a lot of different sundries, snacks, alcohol, whatever you might need. There's also a kiosk for the Ilikai catamaran, which is the beach catamaran, and we've done a video of a few different sales with the Ilikai catamaran. I'll leave a link in the description box below. On the back of the hotel over here on the left-hand side is the Monkey Pod restaurant. If you haven't been here before, it's amazing. There's also a sister location at the Ko'olina Resort. We'll head over to the back of the hotel so you can see how close we are to the beach. If you're interested in this property or any of the oceanfront properties, you might like this video that goes through each of the different properties and what the beach in front of the property looks like. So we'll take a look and I'll show you guys what the Monkey Pod restaurant looks like as well. So just right out front is the beach. Diamond Head to our left-hand side, and the restaurant to our left here is Monkey Pod Kitchen. But as you can see over here, the beach is quite narrow, so you wouldn't actually be posting up here for the beach. If you did want to go for a swim or just post up on the beach, I would go a little bit farther down. On the right-hand side over here, we'll swing around. There are these turquoise blue umbrellas, which you can rent, beach chairs and umbrellas. Or if you want to go a little bit farther down in front of the Hale Koa or the Hilton Hawaiian Village, the stretch of beach is a lot wider. Okay, we'll go ahead and head over to see Monkey Pod. I love the new design of Monkey Pod. This used to be Shorebird restaurant back in the day. But after the renovations, now it is Monkey Pod, a completely different restaurant, different owners. Super gorgeous. Oh, and then to the left-hand side over here is the Cultural Center. This property also has different cultural events like hula lessons and so forth, and they're hosted here at their Cultural Center. And you can get a calendar of what cultural events are available from the front desk when you check in. And then here to my right-hand side is Monkey Pod Restaurant. Over here to the right-hand side is the pool area. Lots of open seating. So there's also a restaurant on the left-hand side over here, and then a completely open pool area. Cabanas that you can rent, changing room, bathroom. At the time of this filming, it is Sunday at about 1 o'clock, so it gets pretty crowded. So we're on the other side of the front desk. Over here on the left was the front desk we walked by earlier. We just made a circle of the property. And as you can see, completely open air. A few years ago, before COVID, there used to be a solid wall over here, and now they've completely taken that out, and now it's all open air concept. Then to my right is the restaurant Kanikapila. You can take a look at their menu. This is their, looks like their breakfast. They also have lunch service as well. It's very, very windy here, which is really nice. So completely open air lobby like most of the hotels here in Waikiki. For our next hotel, we are here at the Halekulani Hotel. It is absolutely gorgeous, and I actually had my birthday here at House Waikiki, which is where we're filming right now. In today's video, we are here at the Halekulani Hotel. Right now, we're inside of Earl's, which is in the House Waikiki restaurant. We're going to take you on a walkthrough of the entire Halekulani Hotel, which is nestled on 5 acres of oceanfront property here in Waikiki. Let's get into it. We are checking out the Halekulani Hotel. The Halekulani Hotel has about 450 rooms and suites, and it is a oceanfront property. We're going to go ahead and take you through a walkthrough of the main common areas. So up here on the left-hand side is going to be the valet area, where if you were to go and stay at the Halekulani, or if you're eating at one of their 3 restaurants, La Mer, Orchids, or House Waikiki, this is the area where you would check in at. This specific property is nestled on 5 oceanfront acres, and it is absolutely gorgeous. This is actually our second time taking this video. The first time the audio did not work out, so we're actually refilming the video. We might leave some of the original clips in the bloopers. So we're gonna go around this main corner here, and we're gonna walk straight through and cut across the main hotel area. So this main common area will show you guys the pool, a couple of the restaurants, and the main lobby area. So this here on the left-hand side is the front desk area where you would normally check in if you were checking into this property. We're gonna cut across the terrace. So there are 2 main restaurants that are over here. On the left, we have House Waikiki. So we're gonna walk down this main entrance point, and there's a few other shops here within the property. On the left-hand side over here, we have a few of the shops. There's some that if you wanted to buy Halekulani branded merchandise, there's also some souvenirs. House Waikiki, absolutely gorgeous property. We're gonna walk a little bit further down. Now House Waikiki is their main oceanfront restaurant. Super gorgeous. We were there earlier this afternoon actually to stop by at their cocktail bar, which is Earl's, and they have live music from 5:30 and onwards. We're gonna show you guys a little bit of what it looks like. And as you can see, it's absolutely gorgeous. And then on the right-hand side over here is going to be Orchids. And then just over here, as you can see, the music that's playing, or that will be playing here shortly at about 5:30 in the afternoon. Beautiful ocean views. You also have the view of Diamond Head as well. Actually, we're gonna cut across this way, and we'll head over to Orchids. So to my left over here is Orchids. We'll walk around this main pavilion area, and then we'll loop back around to the other side by the pool. So again, all this is the common areas, and of course you don't have to be a guest here at the Halekulani to go to any of these restaurants. Over here is Orchids, a little bit quieter than House Waikiki, and it's all indoors as you can see over here. Really gorgeous views. Over here is Lure's Lounge, which opens at 7 o'clock, where they have live jazz. We'll walk a little bit around this main area. So super gorgeous, and as you can see, it is the first week of December at the time of this filming, so a lot of Christmas decorations are up. Really nice for your area. Lots of Christmas decorations, and gorgeous. So this is actually one of our hotel walkthrough videos of Waikiki. So over the next few weeks, we're going to be posting different videos showing hotel walkthroughs of the common areas and major hotels here in Waikiki to show you what their lobbies look like, what their pool looks like, so you can kind of see a little bit of that hotel. We aren't showing any room access or any rooms, but we might check with some of the hotels to see if we can access some of the rooms later on in the next few months, so you can see a little bit more and compare their oceanfront rooms versus their city view rooms. So that area over there is the main elevator area to go to more rooms. We're gonna loop around this area and head over to the pool. Excuse us. This main terrace area is super, super gorgeous, really beautiful. Love these decorations. They've got some Christmas wreaths up, which are super gorgeous. Wow. So over here, it's like, oh, dead end, just the restroom. So we're gonna head back to the main terrace area. got these water fountains on our left-hand side. Beautiful lobby area. And again, loving these Christmas decorations that are up here because at the time of this filming, it is the first week of December, so super gorgeous. Perfect for photos. It's really nice because even though you're in Waikiki, you feel like you're kind of nestled in Waikiki. You don't really feel the hustle and bustle that Waikiki is typically known for. Instead, you are almost like kind of secluded from it. Even though you're here in the heart of Waikiki, you don't hear a lot of the noise that you would on the main street on Kalakaua Avenue. We're on Kalia Road, which is just off of Kalakaua Avenue. And I think because of that, you don't hear a lot of the noise. It's way quieter, really, really beautiful. We're gonna cut through and we'll head over to the pool area.
Okay, great. I would just go there to the reservation desk.
So over there to my right-hand side is the main pool area. Gorgeous, gorgeous sunset. We're gonna head over there and show you guys a little peek of what the pool looks like. Now, Halekulani's hotel pool is heated, so if that is important to you, just know that it is definitely a heated pool. They have lots of pool loungers as well. I'm gonna take a little walk over there and then we'll head back to the main area for the common areas. So this area is the pool loungers that I mentioned earlier, and then just past that is going to be the pool, still oceanfront venue, really, really gorgeous area. And if you can hear a little bit from the mic, the music that you're hearing is going to be the live music from House Key that we had mentioned earlier. The music starts at around 5:30 p.m. and this is the main pool area, really, really gorgeous. And still having those beautiful ocean views. You've got the ocean in front of you, and then on the left-hand side, you also have Diamond Head as well. And then you can also hear the music to the right-hand side over here. And some of these rooms, as you can see, are going to be more ocean view rooms, and of course there's going to be other rooms that are city view rooms. So beautiful area, beautiful access. We're going to head out over here, and that will wrap up our walking tour of Halekulani Hotel. If you're interested in seeing more hotel walkthroughs, definitely leave a comment down below with any of the hotels that you're going to be staying at in the upcoming months. We're going to be adding more hotel walkthroughs, and as I mentioned earlier in the video, we're also going to be contacting some of the hotels to see if they'll give us access to some of the rooms so we can get a little bit more insider information for the differences in the rooms, such as city view versus ocean view. But overall, as you can see, there's a lot you can see here at the Halekulani Hotel, and the restaurants that I mentioned earlier, the House Key, La Mer, and Orchids. You don't have to be a hotel guest in order to, of course, dine at those restaurants. So if you want to get a little bit of Hawaiian music in your Hawaiian vacation, I would definitely recommend stopping by House Key for their live Hawaiian music and entertainment, again, around 5:30 p.m. And I'll leave a link in the description box below for other hotel tours that we offer here in Waikiki. Next, we're here at the Sheraton Waikiki Hotel, another oceanfront property with an absolutely gorgeous infinity pool. We're right here on the water, and we're gonna show you guys what this hotel looks like. In today's video, we're here at the Sheraton Waikiki. That street right in front of us is Kalakaua Avenue, which is the main street here in Waikiki. So for today's video, we are checking out the Sheraton Waikiki, which is nestled in between the Halekulani Hotel and the Royal Hawaiian Hotel as well. Now, Halekulani Hotel is oceanfront, Sheraton Waikiki is oceanfront, and the Royal Hawaiian is also oceanfront. Royal Hawaiian Hotel is the one that is known for its signature pink color, and in today's video, we are going to be walking through the common areas of the hotel itself to give you a little bit of a walkthrough of what the hotel actually looks like. In the video, we are not going to be going to any of the hotel rooms. We're just checking out the main common areas, the pool area. To my right-hand side of here, we have the Honolulu Coffee Company, which is a coffee shop. It is closed right now, however, will be open tomorrow morning. We've also got the Aloha Landing bus depot to my right-hand side. At the time of this filming, it is the first week of December, so as you'll notice, there's a lot of Christmas decorations. Over here, we have the sand sculptures, which is what the Sheraton is known for. Super lifelike. We have Santa Claus on the right-hand side. We'll head into the main area here. So if you were to check in, over here on my left-hand side is their valet entrance, where you would normally check into the Sheraton Waikiki Hotel. And over here is their main lobby area. To my right-hand side over here are some of their shops that are over here. We've got Oli Oli, which is a tour desk. There's also the Hawaii Pacific Hilton Sheraton Straub Doctors on Call. So if you do need any medical services, light medical services, we also have a Straub Doctors on Call here on the ground level. We're gonna head to the main area where you would normally check in here at the hotel, and then also showcase the pool again, and also one of their main restaurants. Rumfire is one of their main restaurants here in Waikiki. We're gonna go a little bit this way because it's getting a little bit noisy. So we'll loop back around this main area and we'll come to the main front desk area. Again, Sheraton property is an oceanfront property. So just checking out a little bit of their lobby and their foyer area. You can see the Royal Hawaiian over here on my left-hand side. They've got their trees lit up red and green for the Christmas colors. There's also an Avis here to my right-hand side, so if you do need a car rental, there is an Avis here on property at the Sheraton Waikiki. Gorgeous ocean views right in front of us. Lots of lounge-style seating over here as well. They have a pool table on my left-hand side, and then we're gonna loop back around to the main front section area where they have the check-in desk when you check in here at the Sheraton. A few other shops, Aloha store here. To my right-hand side, we also have the cookie corner, good for souvenirs or if you just have a sweet tooth. And then we'll loop over here to the main front entrance of the hotel again where you would check in. On my left-hand side over here is their concierge and tour desk if you need to purchase any tours or activities. And then again over here is going to be the front desk area where if you were to check in here at the Sheraton Waikiki, this is where you would normally check in at. You can see some of their Christmas decorations here on the right-hand side. A jewelry store here on your right. And then we'll head to the main foyer area, pointing out a few of their other shops that are here on property. On my left-hand side over here is the Nectar Bath Treats on the left-hand side. On the right-hand side over here, we have Just Fun Socks. There's also a small business center for computer usage on the right-hand side. On the left, a clothing store. On the right, a small art gallery. There's also Lawson Station over here on the right, which looks like a sundry store if you need any souvenirs, snacks, drinks. Chapel hats on my left-hand side over here. To my left is going to be Rumfire, their main restaurant here on property. We're going to loop past that, show you what their pool looks like, and then loop back around to the Rumfire restaurant. On the right is a secondary Honolulu coffee company. Over here on the right-hand side, open from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. daily. There's also a brick oven pizza. On the right-hand side, Hapa's Pizza. And then over here is their main pool area. So as you can see on the right-hand side, gorgeous infinity pool. Beautiful area over here. And the pool hours are 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. We're gonna loop around to check out the Edge, which is one of their bars over here on property. Sunset is super gorgeous. And again, Hapa's Pizza over here. And they also have Kai Market on this side as well. Edge bar is to my left-hand side. We're gonna head over there to show you a little bit of what that looks like. Overall, gorgeous oceanfront property. So the Edge, it looks like it's only open 11:30 till 5 p.m. and unfortunately it is closed now, but we'll still take a little bit of a look so you can see what it looks like if you were to have lunch here. And same as the other hotel tours, you don't have to be a hotel guest, of course, to dine at their restaurant. So we'll walk past over just to show you what the view looks like. Super gorgeous. They have lunch, cocktails, and it looks like live entertainment from 1 to 4 p.m. So beautiful views over here on the right-hand side. You can see the last little bit of sunset. Just over here to the right. Super gorgeous views. All right, we're gonna go ahead and walk back up by the main pool area. Also, if you were to do any snorkel tours or boat tours, there's one that pulls up right in front of the hotel, the Mai Tai catamaran. Overall, gorgeous property. If you'll look up here, a lot of these beautiful properties are gonna have those gorgeous ocean views to be able to catch sunset. Beautiful property. The only drawback though is it doesn't have as much of a beach right in front of it. So instead you'll have the infinity pool. However, Waikiki Beach in general, easy place to swim. There's different areas along the Waikiki Beach stretch where you can also rent beach chairs and umbrellas. So you can overlook this pool area. Beautiful, beautiful area. Lots of pool loungers. And they also have on the left-hand side those red cabanas as well. So again, the two main restaurants we passed by were either the Edge, which is only open until 5 o'clock, and on my left-hand side over here, we also have Rumfire. We're gonna pop inside of Rumfire and show you guys a little bit of what that looks like. So for Rumfire, it is a lounge and a restaurant. They also have live entertainment. We can take a look at their schedule over here. Sunday through Thursday, 6 to 9 p.m. Friday and Saturday, 4:30 to 7:30 and 8 to 10:30. We're just gonna walk into the main restaurant, the main bar area on the right-hand side. And then they also have oceanfront seating, which is over here on the right. It looks like completely open air. That's gonna be over here. We'll take a loop along this main area. So again, this is the Rumfire Bar and Restaurant. We'll walk out this way to show you guys a little bit of the view. So still gorgeous ocean views to our right. Beautiful sunset. Okay, we'll loop back around the end of the Rumfire Hotel. Oh, sorry, sorry. So still ocean views, and again, this is an open air restaurant, so you have these glass windows that slide. And then we're gonna walk out to the main entrance, or the main exit of the hotel over here. Oh, looks like it's closed. So this is the main room for air. This area would typically be open for any dining, and then in front of us is gonna be the pool area. All right, we're gonna loop back around to show you guys the pool. So we'll head up to these main steps. So again, this is the Rumfire Restaurant, Oceanfront Restaurant here at the Sheraton Waikiki. This is their main set of elevators if you're staying here at the Sheraton. This is where you would catch the elevators to your room. And this property, it seems, is a bit noticeably more busy. So we'll head this way. A few more shops. Swimwear over here to my left. Nail salon over here on my right. Baskin Robbins. Get some ice cream maybe after filming. And this is over here the second pool. So the first pool that we showed you guys earlier is their infinity pool. And this is their secondary pool. So as you can see on my left, lots of loungers over here. Huge pool area. Also ocean views. Cabanas at the far left corner. There's a slide on my left. And then we have a few different depths for the pool as well. Overall first impressions, beautiful property. Spoiler, I've actually been here many, many times. The Sheraton often has their New Year's Eve celebration here. So I've actually been at this exact property a few times, but this is the first time that I've actually taken a full walkthrough of the property. And pardon the wind, so if you hear a little bit of crackling on the mic, it's because of the wind, as you can see, as my hair is blowing everywhere. If you like this video and want to see other Waikiki walkthroughs, check out our playlist, and I'll leave a link in the description box below for other Waikiki hotel walkthroughs. And in the next coming months, we'll also check out some other hotels, show you guys the rooms, oceanfront city view, and so forth. Until the next one, guys, bye. Next, we're here at the Royal Hawaiian Hotel, known for its signature pink color. In today's video, we are here at the Royal Hawaiian Hotel, which is an oceanfront property right in Waikiki, known for its signature pink color. In today's video, we're doing a walkthrough as part of our hotel series to show you different hotels here in Waikiki. We're going to be checking out the common areas, their lobbies, their pools. We're not showing any room specifics. We're only going through the lobbies, the foyers, and the main restaurants that are here on property. And again, known for its signature pink color. If you've been watching this channel for a bit lately, you know that we've actually done a luau here at this hotel, the Royal Hawaiian Luau, known as Aina. I'll leave a link in the description box below if you'd like to check out their luau, and it is open on Mondays and Thursdays right on property, and it is oceanfront. One of my favorites, actually my favorite luau, if I have to be honest here. So this is the main check-in area, the foyer. If you're coming in by car. This area is where you would normally pull in the valet. Gorgeous, gorgeous pink architecture, known again for their signature pink color. We're gonna head into the main lobby area, show you guys the atrium, and then show you where the luau is held at as well. Oh, excuse us. So super nice area. We'll head over to this left-hand side over here. At the time of this filming, it's the second week of December, so lots of Christmas decorations. This is our main check-in area as well as concierge. So really nice, quiet area of Waikiki. Some lounges at the front. All right, we'll head over to the main area. So this oceanfront area you see up front is where they host the luau, a haina. And there's a few shops that are here on property. There's a clothing store, Tory Richards, on my right-hand side. A few other clothing stores here, a Martin and MacArthur. We're more in the heart of Waikiki right now, but still quiet. You're not hearing a lot of traffic. And then on the left-hand side, we'll walk through this area first to show you a little bit more with the property. More of these sand sculptures. If you watched our Sheraton Waikiki video, there's also a sand sculpture at their hotel. Absolutely love the color of this hotel. Bright, bright, bright pink. Over here, there's a small clothing store. There's also the Hawaiian quilt collection as well here. We'll walk along this main foyer area. I'll also, at the very end of this video, show you more of the hotel. We filmed this video a couple days ago. It was a little bit darker, I'd say around 5 or 6 o'clock, so the visibility wasn't the best. But if you're curious to see how this hotel looks like at night with all their lights that are lit up, you can check to the very end of this video. I'll include that in this specific video. On my right-hand side is Accents, another smaller store here on property. Super nice and breezy. You could feel the ocean breezes. And then over here is their main pool area. So we'll head over to this spot over here. Again, oceanfront. You can see the ocean right in front of us. Super gorgeous. We'll head down the ramp. And then just to the right is their main pool area. So smaller pool over here, and then oceanfront right in the back as well. So smaller pool, a few cabanas, some pool loungers, right? We'll follow up this way, and then we'll head over to the Mai Tai bar area that we had mentioned before, and their other restaurant. And again, we'll point out on the way up where their luau is hosted. Gorgeous oceanfront luau. If you're looking to get a luau experience here in Waikiki, it is, again, one of my favorites, if not my favorite. Super, super gorgeous. And as you can see as we're walking through here, very, very breezy. The entire lobby area is open air, no air conditioning, but it is incredibly breezy here, as you can see with my hair blowing everywhere. Love this pink color. On the right is their courtyard area. And they have other shops on that side too. So we'll swing back around over there to their shops over there, and then we'll come back to show you guys the Mai Tai bar. We're gonna head down this corridor, and there's some other shops on the other side of this courtyard. So we'll walk down the courtyard to show you guys what that looks like. And then we'll loop back to the main restaurant area over at Mai Tai. They also have a bakery here. Let's check the hours. So for the bakery hours, they've got some coffees. They're only open from 6 a.m. to noon. And then we'll cross this way, and we'll head over to those shops on the right-hand side. Good, beautiful, beautiful area. Love this property. Super, super gorgeous. Signature pink color. Courtyard on our right-hand side. Seating areas and rocking chairs. Really, really beautiful. And then to my left was the front desk check-in area that we stopped at earlier. And then these are a few other shops that are here at the Royal Hawaiian. Got a clothing store on the left-hand side. A few other stores here. And then one last store over here. Lots of hats as well as Aloha print attire. So again, just to kind of show you guys a little bit of what's here. Super nice hotel. We're gonna head back past these shops, over past the front desk area we were just at, and then head over to, again, that luau area that I mentioned earlier, as well as their Mai Tai bar. Look at the foliage over here. Super beautiful. And even there are Christmas trees, because again, first, second week of December that we're filming this, lots of Christmas trees over here on the right-hand side with their signature pink color, as well as over here by the bakery, signature pink ornaments too. Head back this way, and then we'll take a left and show you guys that front area of the hotel. Another gift shop. All right, so this main open lawn area up here is where they host their luau aha'aina, over here on the grassy area. So again, if you want to check out, I'll leave a link in the description box below. We've actually done this luau previously, just to kind of show you what the venue looks like. So right there is the ocean, right there is also their grassy lawn area. Seating arrangements are here. They can also host private events here as well. So super beautiful. So super beautiful area. And then as you can see, private event over here on the right-hand side, and then up there where you see those pink and white umbrellas are umbrellas and chairs that you can rent as well if you're staying here on property. So overall, beautiful venue. Again, I'll leave a link in the description box below if you're staying in the Waikiki area and we're interested in doing their luau. It's at the time of this filming, it runs Mondays and Thursdays from 5 o'clock till approximately 8 o'clock. So down that area over there is just the restroom, so we're not going to walk back over there. We'll head straight and then we'll hook an immediate right to the Mai Tai bar. We'll head down this way. And then Azure and the Mai Tai bar is over here. And even just walking through here with the walkthrough, you can see the gorgeous foliage that they have. Super beautiful. Mai Tai bar is right in front of us. They also do serve some food, of course, as well. And then on the left is Azure. So what we'll do is we'll take a quick loop around Mai Tai bar, and then that will conclude our walking tour. Now, Mai Tai bar is open from 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. So we'll loop back around here to show you guys how close we actually are to the beach itself. All right, and there you have it. So we are here at the very edge of Mai Tai bar, and the beach is literally steps in front of us. This is an oceanfront property. These chairs and umbrellas you can rent, so beach chairs and these pink umbrellas. Diamond Head on the left-hand side, Waikiki Beach right in front of us. And that will conclude our walking tour of the Royal Hawaiian Hotel. If you like this video and you want to check out other walking videos, I'll leave a link in the description box below for other hotel walkthroughs that we do here on the channel. And as always, if you're interested in seeing more hotel walkthroughs, leave a comment down below for what hotel you'd like us to add to the list. I'll see you in the next one, guys. Next, we're here at the Outrigger Waikiki Beach Resort, located on 2335 Hale Koa Avenue, the same hotel that Duke's Waikiki restaurant is in. In today's video, we're checking out the Outrigger Waikiki Beach Resort, not to be confused with the Outrigger Reef Waikiki Beach Resort. This property is located at 2335 Hale Koa Avenue. On the outside of the property, there's a lot of smaller shops. There's Koho, Tory Richard, Roxy, Quicksilver, Honolulu Cookie Company, and Nahoku, which is a jewelry store. There's two main entrances. This entrance over here for Outrigger Waikiki is the valet entrance. We'll head on inside and show you guys what the check-in looks like. So this hotel is valet only, and inside the hotel on the left-hand side is Sunrise Shack, which is a pretty cool place to grab acai bowls. Duke's is going to be straight down here. Hula Grill is on the upper lobby, so we'll head upstairs to the main lobby right now. There's also an elevator around the corner, so if you have luggage, don't come up this way, go up the other way. If you're interested in a more in-depth review of this specific hotel, check out the link in the description box below for an email guide on the Hawaii hotels. Really, really nice open air lobby, super nice. We have an outrigger canoe over here. So this is the area where you would check into. We'll head over here to look at the history. A little bit of information here about Duke Kanamoku. So again, this is the this is the hotel that the restaurant Duke's Waikiki is in, not to be confused with the Duke statue, which is also on Kalakaua Avenue. So we'll head over this way. And then to the right-hand side over here is Blue Note, Hawaii. This has a lot of comedy shows. It's a really nice event venue. Just over here is Voyager 47. So if you were to purchase certain rooms within the property, you'd have access to the Voyager 47 Club Lounge. Think of it as something like an airport lounge where you can get drinks and food as well. We'll see if it's open. Let's take a look. Looks like it's closed, but as you can see here, really gorgeous wraparound view. We'll go ahead and head over to Hula Grill so I can show you guys the menu. We are dining here at Hula Grill Restaurant. Hula Grill Restaurant is on the second floor or the upper lobby, and then the other restaurant, Duke's Waikiki, is on the lower lobby. I'll show you guys what that looks like. So it is a Sunday, and they have Sunday brunch. This area over here has live music, and there's also a pool just here. So again, Blue Note, really good for comedy shows. They also have other artists that are performing there. We'll head downstairs. On the ground floor is Duke's, which is to our right-hand side. And then now we're back on the lower lobby. So a few other shops on that side over there. Another gallery here. We have Pai's Deli, which is just over here. Good for grab and go, especially if you're heading to the beach. And then the Outrigger Waikiki also has a small laundry facility just over here. So some washers, dryers, grab some laundry soap here for multiple days. We'll head right this way and head on out. So again, this is just a quick walkthrough of the two Outrigger properties, the Outrigger Reef, which we were at earlier, and the Outrigger Waikiki, which is where we're at right now. If you're interested in a more in-depth guide, check out the link in the description box below for an email guide that has Hawaii hotels, Waikiki included, as well as North Shore, and then our neighbor islands as well. All right, on to the next one, guys. Next, we're here at the Moana Surfrider Hotel, the first hotel here in Waikiki. In this video, we are checking out the Moana Surfrider Hotel. The Moana Surfrider Hotel is located here in Waikiki on the island of Oahu. The Moana Surfrider Hotel was built back in 1901, and it is the first hotel here in Waikiki. So we're gonna go ahead and check out their public access areas. It's known for their signature columns that are over here on the right-hand side. If you have any pickups here at the hotel, it's typically gonna be curbside on the sidewalk right in front of those 4 pillars. That's always important to note, especially for tours and activities, because they do have rocking chairs over here and other places that you can sit. Typically for tours, they never come and get you at these seating areas, so you want to be curbside on the sidewalk itself. So this valet area is typically where you would check in. You turn in your car here, valet will take it from you, and then we're gonna head into the main lobby area. So super nice hotel. Gorgeous Christmas trees. The decorations are already up. We're gonna do a quick walk around the main lobby area and then go down the other lobby area and then head out to the pool. There's also 2 main restaurants that are here as well as the pool bar. So really nice lobby, lots of seating area over here. And then over here on the right-hand side, we have a Martin & MacArthur, a shop. Over here on the other side, we also have check-in, elevators to the rooms. Then a few different wings too. Over here on the right, it looks like is the Moana Lani Spa. So we're gonna do a quick lap around this area to kind of show you a little bit more of their lobby. Have a clothing store, especially if you want to get any branded items of Moana Surfrider. Over here is the main drag. This is the Kalakaua Avenue on the right-hand side over here. small sundry store. It looks like you can get like some small souvenirs, drinks, snacks, all within the hotel itself. Really convenient. You have the tower wing over here on the right-hand side. I'm gonna head up these stairs over here and see the rest of their lobby. Restrooms on the right. See beach club, and then it looks like over here is gonna be the pool access. So we'll double back to the area that we just were in, and we'll head over to the other side of the hotel, and then we'll loop back around again to show you guys the beach bar area as well as the pool area too. Moana Lani spot looks like is up this set of stairs. Actually, we'll take a little bit of a look here. So for Moana Lani Spa, they do have different types of massages that you can do, and again, located within the hotel for the Moana Surfrider. So we'll head up this way and take a little bit of a peek. Looks like spa area is here on the left-hand side. Looks like a bit more rooms around that side. Okay, so we'll double back and head over to the lobby area. What's this over here? Okay, so it looks like this is their hotel map. So a couple different areas. Lobby area, the banyan wing, tower wing, diamond wing. Okay, all right. We're gonna head down to the main lobby area. That area looks like it's closed off. So overall first impressions, super nice hotel. This area over here that we were just at is of course air conditioned. The rest of the areas that we were walking through is all open air. The pool area, from what I saw earlier, is super nice. And again, they have a couple different restaurants there. The Beach House is their nicer restaurant for fine dining, and they also have the Beach Bar, which is oceanfront, but more of casual dining. Think like burgers, salads, really good Mai Tais, other kinds of cocktails that you can pick up too, but a lot more of a relaxed setting versus the Beach House, which is a bit more of their fancier restaurant, good for special occasions. So again, to the left-hand side over here is going to be the check-in area for the Moana Surfrider Hotel. Looks like concierge is on the right. In Moana Surfrider, it is a Marriott property. Noticeably quiet over here. I love how they have these floor-to-ceiling glass windows too, so a lot of natural light. They do have lighting here right here, right above us, but also these floor-to-ceiling glass windows, which are super gorgeous. So as you can see, Moana Surfrider, unlike some of the other hotels, this is 100% beachfront. You're right on the water. I'm gonna cut through this way. Excuse us. So Beach House, the restaurant I mentioned, is on the left-hand side, and it looks like it's raining, so we might have to cut our tour a little bit shorter. But from here you can kind of see a little bit. So this is the main banyan tree. Over here on the right-hand side is Beach Bar, open air area, a lot more casual. And then on the right-hand side here is their pool. So again, right there, beachfront. We're gonna we're just gonna go. We're gonna go for it. Let's go. So again, this area here is Beach Bar. Open seating, which is really nice. Really good Mai Tais, other good cocktails that you guys can get. Luckily, some of these seating areas do have these umbrellas, which is good for blocking from the sun or from the rain. And then we're gonna loop back around this area to show you guys what this part of the hotel looks like and how close you are to the ocean. So this area to the right is going to be the main pool, a few different cabanas that you can reserve as a hotel guest, and then you are literally right on the water itself. So again, Moana Surfrider, 100% beachfront property, literally steps from the sand. Super gorgeous, nice little area here too. We'll head over to the Beach Bar to show you guys a little bit of that. And in the evenings, they do have live music too. So if you're interested in hearing some live Hawaiian music, we'll loop around this side to show you a little bit more of that as well. So again, still beachfront property. And then over here where this music section is, this is where they'll typically have live music. Just over here in the evenings. And then over here to the left, that's the restaurant Beach House that I mentioned before. So this entire section, you can always try to request the lanai seating, which is the outside patio seating over here. Super nice, gorgeous area. And that will wrap up our walkthrough tour of the Moana Surfrider. It is raining, so we're gonna get out of the rain. We're gonna head over to Beach Bar. All right, see you guys in the next one. On this one-page planner, you have everything that you need where you can jot down your details for your hotel, rental car, tours and activities, things that you wanna do, and a general itinerary. For our first hotel, we're here at the Prince Waikiki. For a location, we're here in Waikiki, but on the edge of Waikiki. Right across from us is the... Stop, what are you laughing?
Sorry, you said Waikiki like 4 times in a row.
This is really tough, Brittany.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
All right, again.